All right. Come and have a seat, guys. So I've been telling you all week how we are really not solid. You know that, right? We are actually vibrational energy connected together that appears sound. So therefore, Western medicine is finally figuring out how sound can keep us healthy, physically, emotionally, and of course, spiritually. Every cell has a certain vibration. And when one cell comes out of vibration, what happens is we can manifest being sick, not well. So what the Easterners always knew is that if you use sound, what happens is that one cell will start moving in relation to that sound, and then the rest of them start to go along. They start to dance together. And that's the purpose of doing this, of mantra. Now, mantra also calms ourselves spiritually and mentally. In other words, it finds this place of quiet. And if you haven't experienced it, I'm hoping you'll experience it today. Okay? So when you do it, it's recommended that you do it really every day. If you can sit for a few minutes every day and just center yourself and say the mantra, and you'll find the sounds of it will start to feel soothing. You can start to prepare your body first. We're going to move a little bit, we're going to breathe a little bit, and then I'm going to tell you what the words mean so that it will have meaning in a flavor into your body. Okay, guys? So let's start by standing. Everybody come stand. We don't have to do a whole lot. So I just want you to move your hips around and start breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. This is not going to be a whole practice yet. We're going to practice at 9:30, as you guys know. You're going to move your body one way. Oh yeah, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, and then the other way. Just start moving your body. The whole yoga practice really is to practice to get our body into meditation. So, good. Now you're going to widen your stance with your feet out, and we're going to come into little squats, just moving up and down, moving with the breath. Things we do all the time, nothing really that different, right? You're going to take your palms in front of you, and I want you to lift the energy up. There's energy in front of us, in us. And then exhale down. And inhale, lift. And exhale down. So I want you to get lots of heat in here. Inhale. And exhale, just warming up your hips. Generally, when we practice mantra, we're seated in a meditation kind of seat. So not necessarily on the floor, generally on a cushion, even on a chair. And you find a space. I want you to find a space in your home or somewhere, preferably not your car, that you can do it on a regular basis, because the mantra also changes the space around you. Inhale and exhale. We don't want our cars to be a place of calm necessarily. Okay, a few more just like that, a little higher up and a low lower down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And all the way to center. Now take your feet hip width apart with your knees soft, and I want you to start to fold forward just a bit. And then as you inhale, I want you to just slide your hands up your legs. So can you see what's happening with your low back? You're getting a little stretch in your low back. So if you just have time to do a few poses, these are they, right? Exhale. Inhale. Yeah, shoulder blades back. Exhale. Inhale. Two more just like that, rolling your shoulder blades back. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Oh. Now, I want you to step your right foot back, take your hands either to blocks or to the floor, and just to come into a little lunge and just lift and lower. Good. Now you can keep your right knee on the floor if that feels better. Doesn't matter. And I just want you to reach your right elbow back, opening up your heart, and then back to the earth. And open, just hit your shoulders. So it's important. Your posture is important when you are meditating. When you're chanting, you want to have a nice tall posture. So we want to take that right shoulder blade back. Right. So just take a few more here. This is not, like I said, a practice. Just get the shoulder blades back and move with your breath. Good. All right, take one more. Come back to that lunge. And then step into your right foot, bringing your, left foot, bring your right foot forward. Shake out your hips. Close your eyes and just see if you can feel where you're feeling the sensations, and know that those sensations are from vibrations in your body, registering from your heart to your brain. And then step your left foot back. Good, just come into that your hips, up and down, warming everything up. Good. Good, then you're just gonna take your left elbow back as if you're poking the ceiling, and back to center. And elbow back, this is to get that scapula hugging back so you can sit nice and tall. Good, exhale and inhale. So I want you to inhale it back and exhale it to center. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Exhale. And then step your left foot forward. Widen your stance, make your way into a yoga squat. We're going to come to seated. So those of you who hate yoga squat or it's not appropriate for your body, prepare to come to seated. And then come and sit. Good. Now, posture is really important. So I want you to sit up tall, roll your shoulder blades back, lift your chest. So now you have attitude, right? Now you can really breathe. Let's look at our chant. Every chant in the world that I know of starts with Om. There's one exception, we don't have to worry about that. But they all start with the sound of Om, because Om is the universal sound. It includes all the other sounds of the universe. It has 3 syllables. O, U, M. So I want you to just start with that for a moment. Om. I know it sounds funny because it started to be a little bit, you hear it everywhere. But just close your eyes and hear that sound. Om. 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 You hear the vibrations in your body? Already you can feel a little calmer. All right. The first line of this beautiful chant goes, Namah Shivaya Gurave. So Nama means to honor in a big sense. I don't want to say bow down, but it's a big honoring. I open my heart, Nama. I open my heart. Shivaya is a variation of the word Shiva, Shiva. Shiva is the universal consciousness, is the name of universal consciousness. It's the energy, it's the masculine energy of the world. Now, in this tradition, there is no creator and no creation. The energy and vibrations have always been here. And Shiva works, which is the male energy, works with the female energy, Shakti, to create, not create, but take the energy of what's in the world and make everything the way it is. Gurave is a variation on the word guru, which means going from darkness to light. Now, guru, the word has been bastardized in our society to mean somebody we have to bow down to, and everything they say is pearls of wisdom and believe everything they say. But that is not what a guru is, not in the tradition I come from. Guru means the teacher. It is the teacher of the universe. So the teacher is around us and inside of us. For example, wisdom of doing something again and again and then learning from it. That's the guru. How many times have we done something and we do it a few times until we say, oh yeah, this is not going to work. Or even trying to tell other people what to do. Not until they're open, not until they're ready to see the guru, the teacher around them, and know what works for them, what vibrates with them, right? Have you ever gotten information or advice and you say, oh, that doesn't sound right? That is what vibrates with you or not. Sat Chitananda. Sat means thatness. In other words, everything that's in existence has its own qualities. It's Sat. Can you say Sat? Say Sat. It's Sat. We are who we are. We have our qualities. The trees are the way every tree is. Every tree has its own thatness. Every creature has its own truth, its own Sat. Chit is consciousness. So Chit means that we have a consciousness that nobody else, no other animal has in the world. Okay, so only humans have consciousness, and we honor this consciousness. Now, this consciousness, this chit, can be out of balance, and it becomes chitta-vritti that we talk about in the sutras. So we know we have consciousness, and then we start to learn about consciousness. We know we have a higher consciousness. We have our animal consciousness. We have the consciousness that we just feel from our senses. But we have a human consciousness, that's Chit. And then Ananda means bliss. Ananda is another name for our soul that's deep within us. Sat Chitananda. Can you say Sat Chitananda? Just say it. Satchitananda. Mortaye is a diminutive word for Murti. A Murti means a shape or a form. When you see those Shiva statues or Ganapati statues, or any, even Hanuman, whatever statue you see that are symbols of what they call deities, but they're not gods where you bow down to them, they're gods that symbolize energies. That's a murti. It's a form. It's a shape. It's a representation. So we are all forms of Satchitananda. Nishprapanchaya Shantaya. Nishprapanchaya means never without. And Shantaya is a word for Shanti. Shanti means peace. Shanti, peace. So Shantaya is about peace. That's where we want. We're never without peace. So Nishprapanchaya is a double negative. Never not having. Never without. We always have that peace. Nishprapanchaya Shantaya. Niralambaya Tejase. I love this. So Niralambaya means this always ultimately free, but Tejas is the light within us. Everything has tejas. When you cut into a sweet fruit, a fruit or a vegetable, and it's moist and delicious, that's the tejas. When you look in somebody's eyes and you see the light coming out, that's the tejas. We all have tejas. Tejas se means it's never, it's always going to be there. It's universal. So we're talking about universal consciousness. We're talking about peace and Satchitananda, our thatness, who we are, Sat, Chit, our consciousness, individual and all together, and our Ananda, our hearts. That's what brings us together, is that universal, that heart energy, because we're all share this curiosity and this love, really, for life and for the world, and we want to see it be as best as it can be. So sit up tall. I'm going to sing you the chant the first time, and then I'm going to have you repeat after me. What do you say? Ready? This is how it goes. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. So we generally say it 3 times, but we're going to repeat it again and again until you can get the vibrational sounds in your body. And then we're going to just listen. And then we're going to do it again. So we're going to do it 3 times. This is what we do traditionally. We start with the Om the first time. We do it all 3 times. And then we're going to end with an Om. Are you ready? Sit up tall. Shoulder blades down your back. Check in with your breath. Notice how you're feeling now. Take an inhale. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Slowly open your eyes. I'd like you guys to unmute now so that I can hear you and we can sing this together. So if everybody would mind unmuting, that would be really great.
Jelly Joanne says she didn't get the email.
Yeah, you know what? Joanne, you didn't get the email because you're not on my list, but I will send it to you. I'm sorry, I didn't think of it. Yeah, I didn't know that you would be interested. So I'll send it to you, no problem.
I didn't get it either. I was wondering, is there a possibility of sending an email with the words?
Yeah, that's what I sent. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, I didn't get it.
I sent the email to the people on my list. I didn't think that anybody else would be interested, but I will send it to Roberta and
Thank you.
Okay, lay it right here and we can read this.
All right. Does anybody have any questions
I
about
can't see
this
the
yet?
part.
No?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna do it together. Are you ready, girls?
Yeah.
Did you have a question? What do you think?
Good, Janine, very good.
I know, it's kind of weird. I know, it's weird. You know, you see it on commercials and it's so silly. But it's really, this is a science, it's a technology, it's ancient, it's really a gift. And yeah, I know. It's funny at first, but when you do it together, Even when you do it when you're in yourself, by yourself, you can feel what it feels like. So we're gonna do it again together. Does anybody have any questions about the words or what any of it, or how it feels? Any comments? Other than it feels funny?
Maybe teach us one line in it every week.
Okay,
At a time.
are you ready, guys? Let's try this again. Lift your heart.
Okay.
Now,
Lift
if
your
you
heart.
need to look at the sheet, please feel free to do so. But after a
Yeah.
while, the music of it will just be part of it, okay? We're gonna take a big inhale. We're gonna start with that O, and
Existence
then
of
we're gonna say
being.
it 3 times and end with an O. Ready? Om Namah Shivaya Gurave
That's it.
Satchitananda Om Namah Shivaya
Gurave.
Let's just say.
I show up on there.
That's pretty good. I don't know.
You can sit with this mantra for as long as you like, but if you try it every day on your own, you'll see it will start your day right. You start with an intention. You start with this calmness, knowing that you always have this place of shanti within you, and that we have this tejas that comes out of us, just like it comes out of every sentient being, every tree, everything we eat has this source of life within it, this tejas, this bright light, and it's there for us to access. So I hope you'll use this mantra in your life, and you'll see when you just need to catch yourself at the grocery store with annoying children, with something that you're up against that you can't seem to find a way around. I want you to close your eyes and come to this mantra. And you'll see when you open your eyes, you'll feel different. You might not find a way, but I can guarantee you, you'll feel different about whatever it is you're into. And so if you do it preemptively, once a day, in the morning, do it for a few minutes, you will see that it will set the tenor for the day. And I hope you enjoy it.
Shelley, when you do this every day, do you do it, you close your eyes, do you do it out loud or do you do it to yourself, or does it matter?
Well, it's interesting. There's some mantras that when you've done them for a while, doing it to yourself is just as valuable as doing it out loud. Just the first line, Om Namah Shivaya, is a mantra in itself. I honor the universal consciousness of the universe. So if you do it out loud for a while, eventually you can do it just quietly to yourself. You do not have to say it out loud. I've never done this whole one quietly. I've always said it out loud. But like I said, Om, the 3-syllable Om, you can do by yourself. And Om Namah Shivaya, you can do by yourself quietly, silently. That's enough. And sit with it, or even just use it when you need to close your eyes. Like I said, you can be in the grocery store. You can be in traffic. You can, whatever you need, you can say it to yourself. Yes.
Shelley?
Yeah.
Can you repeat it now with us muted so we can hear the tune of it again? I couldn't
sure.
remember. Oh,
I'd be happy to. Do you guys, whoever wants to mute, mute.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready, ladies? Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Nirambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om. That sound, that mantra. I hope you'll use it. Enjoy. So guys, I recorded this, but some of you are going to be on the recording. If you do not want to be recording, I will not put this in the video library. So let me know if you prefer if I didn't. Otherwise, that's what it will be. And those of you who have access to my library, who are on my list, can access it anytime. All right? Any more questions? Janine, I want you to know that if you do this every day, girlie, you will not believe how you'll feel. I know. You will. Yeah. All right, so give it a go, ladies. And I will see you at 9:30 for a Healthy Backs class. I see. All right, let me
Thank you,
stop, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, guys.